just another rainy day here where I live. As usual, it's springtime and it's raining, so I do not have any yards to mow today, so I figured I'd clean off my mower. And I did a video using a multi-tool on scraping that. I also showed this scraper in here, the grass buster scraper. But one of my viewers said that they never have to scrape their deck. Well, where I live, unfortunately, this is after 1 week of mowing for me, and this is what it looks like. And that's what you get when it's constantly raining. Every other day you get high, thick grass. But today's video is I'm going to show you how to sharpen mower blades step by step on how I do it, and I'm also going to give you a few options. Now, most people just might use an angle grinder, which is absolutely fine, but I'm going to show you a couple jigs, and I'm going to show you the blade sharpener that I use because I'm constantly sharpening blades every other week. So without further ado, let's get into this one, and I'm going to show you the first step. I do have a few sets of blades, but I'm just going to use these ones right here to demonstrate, and I'll get to those off video later on. But you want to make sure you have some glasses, that's for sure. And I like to use just Milwaukee gloves. I like these gloves. They have different levels. So we're going to use this, and if you see my multi-tool here, I am going to use a Diablo flexible scraping blade to clean these off. It kind of just speeds stuff up. I also have a paint scraper and a wire brush. So the very first step is we got to get this grass off these blades. I'm going to put that on about 8. And you can see how well this just peels the grass off. Makes life a lot easier. Grab my wire brush and kind of clean up the edges inside. Just clean up all that loose stuff. So that's how we're gonna clean the mower blade. I'm gonna get these two cleaned up off camera, and then I'll check back for step number 2. For step 2, most of the people skip this step and never even use this step, which it's fine if you don't, but it just might take a little bit more grinding on your part if you do skip this step. So let's head back in the garage for step number 2. For step number 2, we are going to balance the blades. I know I didn't sharpen them yet, but what I like to do is put this blade on here, and you can use a marker, whatever you like, and it's actually balanced. So I'm going to equally sharpen each side. That's why I do that. Now I'm going to grab another one. See if this is the same. Okay, we're going to pop it in there. There's another blade. Just let it sit there. Okay, this side's a touch heavy, but as you can see, that's pretty well balanced. So I'm going to do that equally. Let me grab my last one, put this on here, see where that one moves. Okay, it's a little heavy on this side. If it was a lot heavy and it's swiveling a lot, then you can just take a screwdriver and make a little mark, and you know that you might want to do this once or twice more than you do this side. That's step 2. After you clean the blades, I prefer to balance them just to get an idea of how many times I'm going to grind on one side. So step 3, we're going to get over here to the sharpener. But I'm also going to show you a few options to sharpen your mower blades. You can always use the traditional way to sharpen mower blades, which is vise and a grinder. But this right here is a jig that hooks up to your grinder. And this is from the All-American Sharpener company. You can take a look at them. And I have a very similar one. And this one right here is, I have an affiliate link, so this will be in the description for GSTP mower blade sharpener. This one's a lot cheaper, but not cheaply made. This is the one I recommend for a homeowner, just because you can see the different angles. So if you want a sharper mower blade for your grass because you have beautiful grass, you can absolutely make it sharper, and you can cut it cleaner, and you know you're not hitting sticks and rocks because it's just your own lawn, so you know what's in your lawn. So this is what I would recommend for the homeowner. And again, I have an affiliate link in the description, so make sure you check this one out. I will leave this video and this video at the end. I'll leave both these videos so you can see the All-American Sharpener and you can see the GSTP sharpener, which they both work the exact same way. This one's great, very well made. Same with this one, and you can check them both out. Now here's the blade sharpener that I use. This is the RBG 712. If you're a lawn care business, this is something that you would want to use just because it actually happens a lot quicker. You don't have to keep taking it off the jig. You just run your blade across it, go balance it, back and forth, back and forth. You don't have to take it nothing off the jig. So this is a little bit faster, but this is also, you know, 7 times the price of one of those jigs. So again, if you own a lawn care business, I recommend this because as you can see, I probably have 5 sets of blades that I got to go through, which this speeds up time. Okay, step number 3, we're going to sharpen some blades. I'm wearing gloves just because you might have to touch a side that gets a little hot when you flip it around. I don't think it's necessary, but I like to wear gloves, and you definitely want to wear some glasses, and be careful with loose clothing. And all I did was plug it in. There's a little switch right here that pops this on. This angle right here is 30 degrees. So we're going to get started here. I'm going to do this 5 times. And then I'm going to flip it around and hit this side 5 times. Okay, and you can see how that comes out pretty clean. Then we're going to hit the switch and we're going to come over here and balance it. Now there's many different balancers. I got this on Amazon. I think it was $99. I'll leave a link for this in the description also. So that's fairly balanced. This side is just a touch heavy, so we'll hit this again. 1 time. Flip back over to here. This has magnets on it, so it really grabs this. And you can see it's pouring. So there you go. It's balanced, ready to go. Pop it off. This blade's ready to be put back on the mower. So I'm going to sharpen these 2 real quick while we're here. I'm just going to go 5 times on each side. Just pull it through. You guys can probably hear the rain hammering down. Okay, come back over to the balancer, push that in, pop it out, and there we go. Now, remember step 2 when I balanced these blades, before I even sharpened them, they were pretty well balanced. So it made it easy for me just to know that I'm going to run my sharpener 5 times on each side, and it's pretty well balanced already, so I don't have to waste time. If one side, like I said, was really, really heavy, I put a little mark, and I know maybe to hit that 7 times instead of 5 times. But as you can see, I don't know if you could see that, but 5 times sharpens it up fairly good. Okay, the last one here. Let me put my glasses back on. Okay, flip this side. Okay, let's run over here. Now that's a little heavy over there, so let's see if it floats down again. So we're gonna have to hit that side one more time. Okay, come back over here. Now there are other balancers that you can use, but this is the one that I prefer, is the one that has the magnet on the back. All right, so let's hit that side one more time. Ready? Just one more time. And that's pretty good. All right, that's fairly good there. So if you look over here, I do have a metal cone shape, and all you would do with this is find level ground and put it on there and see if it's balanced. This ground's not level right now, but this is a metal one. Also have a plastic one. Does the same exact thing. I just prefer the magnet one because I like it a little better, but you can see that this will also work. Again, I will leave a couple links in the description if you want to check them out. Do me a favor, hit that like, I really appreciate it. But that's how I sharpen mower blades. Pretty simple. It's about a 4-step process. We're going to clean a blade, we're going to balance it just to see what it looks like, we're going to sharpen it and balance it back and forth until we get it right.